Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Jordan, Flying Gazelle, GOLFZEL, uh, episode number 2 of GOLFZEL. I went to Golf Tech. Shout out to my golf trainer, Be Great Today Fitness. Follow them on Instagram. begreatgolfperformance on Instagram. Gonna be posting videos and training stuff on there. So far, I am almost done with week 2. I'll tell you what, my lower back is feeling good. Anyways, back to this. So Golf Tech is right up the road from me, and I'm wanting to be a little more consistent and play better golf. Trainer Eric, he got me a coupon there to do a swing evaluation, and I went and did the swing evaluation, and we're gonna review basically the whole thing. Yeah, let's just say, it's winter in Ohio. I've swung the club just a little bit. Still haven't played practice hardly at all, besides going to Golf Galaxy every once in a while and just trying to hit bombs in the simulators. So that's not it. And this was after my first week of any kind of physical activity for 3 months. Basically, this is me just trying to remember my swing, and I go in, I do my normal warm-up kind of, and I hit maybe 10 shots, and we'll just get into it. Here we go. So this is the before swing. As you can see, it's not too hateful. I will say the ball does look in the back of my stance, but it looks like the camera angle is skewed a little bit, but it is what it is. Basically, in my 10 warm-up shots with a 7-iron, I was hitting right around 190. Pretty good. My miss hits were 185. I started out hitting a nice little fade, which is my normal shot shape, and then I was hitting them straight, and I was like, I wonder if I can still hit and kind of flip the wrists, turn quick and hit a draw. So then I started hitting a few draws, and the one that I did not hit very good is this swing. So he picked probably my worst swing out of the 10. So you see, just probably a little bit quick on the backswing. Oh, whoops. Whoops. A little quick on the backswing. And this is me. I changed my swing to flatten out more at the top. One day, a year or so ago, I recorded my swing, and I was way up steep, coming so far down and out to in. So this was me resetting my swing at the beginning of the year, not last year, but 2 years ago, because I hardly played last year. So yeah, this is my swing. Not too hateful for the worst swing of the 10, forcing myself to hit a draw. And you can see from the front, over here on this one, I'll see if I can stop it. Right there, how I really turned it over, which is fine. I mean, I hit the high draw, which is what I wanted. So I go through some drills, and then this is what he had me doing after. You can see the alignment stick. The ball is basically where I would put my driver. I kind of understand if you want to hit a higher ball flight, but my ball flight is already ridiculously high. A lot of times my 4-iron and 5-iron go as high as most people's 8 and 9-iron. So at the top of the backswing, definitely not I'm up here. Before I was probably right here. Not much difference, but yeah, I definitely quieted my left knee down. It's definitely more straight up and down, but again, this is after warming up. Follow through, it felt weird, really, really weird. Again, with that ball so far in front of my stance, but I I can understand because in my first swing I was exactly even at impact with the ball, and you want to be even past hitting the ball, but then again, that was my worst swing, forcing myself, or not forcing myself, but me hitting a high draw. So yeah. All right. So that's that. That's the before swing after 10 swings, and the after swing of this guy putting me through some drills. So let's just listen to what this guy says.
All right, Jordan, welcome into Golf Tech, man. So we've discussed a little bit about driver, irons, low pushy. We saw that today. You can miss them both ways with the driver. Short game, you're like, hey, really good. 30 to 50 is kind of goofy on you, and that's something we could work on in here as well. But, going from an 8 to a scratch is doable, right? Comes with a little work, obviously. But with that said, man, I'm just going to kind of dive in here and see what we got going on.
So 8 to a scratch. I say I'm an 8 handicap because the last couple of years I have not been playing as much. But like if I go to North Carolina, or even right now, I feel like I could go out and shoot an 80, like an 82 for 18 holes. The driver, last year and the year before is the best I've ever driven the ball. I'll tell you that much. I can miss it both ways, but I can recover easily out of those areas. Scratch golf, like right after I moved back home from college, I was down to like a 1 handicap for 9 holes in a golf league. So easily doable. It's not just doable, it's easily doable. So I just need to play more, honestly. So let's just go to some of these other videos. I don't even remember. I was zoning out.
Yeah, so real quick, I'm going to put some lines in here, obviously. So this guy right here, see how it kind of works up through your swing plane? That's exactly what that is, right? Elbow plane, put one on the rear, and then I'm going to check some knee flexions as well, right? I like to see the knees kind of change direction, obviously, in the golf swing. But first, we're going to kind of evaluate the side view, then we'll jump over and we'll take a look at the front view, okay?
Okay, so nothing there, really. So this is me being compared to Colin Morikawa, first of all. You know what? I want to see how tall this guy is. Colin Morikawa is 5'9" tall.
All right, so just kind of starting off from even at address, kind of dig it a little bit. I really do like seeing the lead arm a little bit, right? So it helps you definitely swing a little more in out, and kind of what we're trying to do anyway. How tall are you, 6'5"? Okay, good enough. All right, and then so typically what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take old Colin Morikawa on back to boom, right there, right? So club hands start working back inside a little bit. Knees start to flex or change some flexion there as well. Let's kind of see what we do at this point. Hey, not too bad, right? Club could get behind you.
I definitely do take the club back.
I would like to kind of see it more more in line with your hands than where it is here, right? Takeaway wise, I do like how we're starting to change a little bit of flexion here. Not too bad. So from this position, I may want to try and move that club. And then from here, I'm going to go, whoa, lead arm parallel. Man, it kind of runs right through the lower portion of that bicep, looking pretty good. Hello, right? So
definitely
I wouldn't mind seeing the shaft getting a little steeper, a little faster, you know what I'm saying? But that's
so the after swing, definitely.
With the roll, right? So it's a little rolly with the wrist coming back there.
I see right here, it's like this.
Almost trying
the
to
after
get the
swing,
butt of
it's
the club,
probably like
if
this.
you will, instead of pointing out there. Oh, go more down the target line a little bit. So just some slight little takeaway things that I see versus what these guys that I'm watching on Thursday through Sunday are. Now from here, boom, right on up to the tippity top, boom, good, right? You get plenty of depth here, bro. Awesome depth, right? So,
yeah, bro.
But you're gonna notice, like, it doesn't matter who I really pick out of here. They're gonna typically have the butt of that club pointing somewhere down towards the target.
The other thing watching this back is I see my arm is kind of bent right here. I don't know if that's just how my arm's naturally bent weird, but his is like dead straight.
Right, we get a little long with that swing. Right, the elbows start to separate just ever so slightly there at the top. Right.
I wish this
Good.
bar would go away.
I'm gonna call it just some hip depth. Right. So those are some good things. Right. What I would like to
It's
see
all in the
maybe
hips.
is for you to add a little more tilt here at the top. And what I mean by that is this. Right. So kind of walk in here real quick, get rid of some
Also,
of my
look at
lines,
his wrist.
but boom. Right.
See how his
Nice
wrist is
big
turned a
tilt
little
at
bit?
the top. We're not as tilted.
Mine's just like
So
straight.
that just helps these guys do a. Now let's just go ahead and rock on. Now let's just go ahead and rock on down. There it is, right? So now we're just stopping here where the lead arm's parallel to the ground, right? You're going to notice that that shaft runs about right in the middle of his bicep. Pretty good, right? Hey, not bad. You get to a pretty good position here.
Yeah,
I
not
really
bad for the
did
worst
kinda
swing
how
of the
that
day
he
after
starts
10
to retain
swings.
some flexion, right? So that's a good thing. So we're going to start to utilize, hopefully, the ground force a little bit to.
My hips aren't. I'm not turning.
Smoke that 7-iron 190,
This is also
right?
still.
You're
I
definitely
am
not
very
chasing
sore
distance,
from work
but,
and from
I
those
think we'll see
workouts.
from the front view. But then as he comes back down, boom, right back on plane. Hey, you do a pretty good job of coming down back on plane here a little bit, right? Whoa, pretty decent. Now you're going to notice here though, you're going to see, whoa, what's going on, right? So as you talk about turning your hips faster, maybe not so
Yeah.
much, right? Because at this
I also
point,
woke
you know,
up
if you
with
had
very
pockets
sore lower back.
versus the
Like,
sweats
it was
or
pretty bad.
whatever. Yeah, I can see a couple pockets there, can't I? Right? One pocket, really, right? And then we're going to kind of work it on through to impact. There you go. Big difference there, right? So you kind of early extend your hips, right? And when you do that, we can hit them thin, or we can hit them fat, right? So there's some of your misses too that we saw today as well, right? And then coming on through, boom, straighten the legs up beautifully, right?
Normally my
I
mid
would
long
say
irons I
that
don't really
you
hit.
are really
fat.
trying to work that
If
ball
anything, I hit them a little thin.
back to the left, right? Because I can see where the club face is pointed straight down right there versus straight out, yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
were really trying to work it, right?
I was
You
really
wasn't
trying to
drawing
work
a
it.
ton. We were trying to, right? But
I
think
was
that
working
has
it,
a little
dude.
bit to do with face and pattern.
That's the thing that got to me.
We'll
I'll
take
go-
note of
I'll
that as
go
well,
more in depth
right?
after.
But yeah, coming down. I mean,
I'm already
you
at
kinda
14 and a half
get in
minutes,
there,
so.
right? And it's just, I'd say your miss may be a little toey sometimes. Okay. But yeah, just working on some different positions there, and that's you just trying to hammer that thing back down, or get it to work back a little more leftward, if you will, right?
Alright, so that's me being compared to Colin Morikawa. Then he also goes into, I forget who this is. Compares me to that guy. Compares me to DJ. And there was one other person. So,
Got to do something dramatic to help close this guy out, because it's basically where on the P5, boom, right,
oh yeah, this drill.
Ugh. I shouldn't say that, but
Yeah, he says, ugh. Like, dude, I hit my 7-iron 190. And I can hit it whatever shot I want with it.
there you go. Ta-da! Right.
I also
Bingo.
completely missed the ball.
Right. Big differences, pal. Big differences. Hello. Right on, man. Look at this. Boom.
I caught that thin.
Right. Right, here you go, man. And we know that he's going to cut it. Where's the club? See that? Woo! It's working from the inside still. But what does he do very well? He's going to turn through it, right? Where? A little work there.
Alright. So that's the end of that. There are some of these drills. I guess my feet are pointed really straight, so pointing them outward will help me rotate better possibly. Knee flex, I don't remember. Staggered, like one foot's out, like my left foot's out here and my right foot's here. I forget what
Here's a
this one
common
was.
scenario. Now looking just like that, caked in
Caked
behind the
in
ball,
mud.
knee causing your, that's bad. So to help you hit in front of the ground more often, what you want your knee to do is to flex down towards your left toes. That's going to keep your,
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what this is. Notes. Heavy and thin. I normally miss it more thin than anything. Path and low point. Yeah. Sways. Swing what you think is slow and go 2 times slower. Alright, so that's the swing analysis. Alright, so with my swing, it is my own unique swing. I've never had a lesson. This is like the only closest thing to a lesson I've ever had. So it was definitely an experience, but from what he was wanting to do and basically change my whole swing playing, how I'm addressing at the ball, like, so like this is the logo. He wanted the ball out in front of me every single time for every single club. So for every single club, I'm out like this every time. Just quite ridiculous. My ball is pretty much in the center of my stance. The other thing he said is, so what we want to do is we want to get you to a point to where you can hit whatever shot you want on command. When factually, in less than 10 shots, I could hit a heavy fade, a baby fade, straight, baby draw, heavy draw. So I don't know what else he was talking about. And then the fact that there was a few times where he went like, ugh, or, oh my gosh, this, ugh, this isn't, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't think my swing is that bad. There are some things that don't look the greatest, like my takeaway. At the top, I think it's fine for me. I like having it out flat, and if I want to hit certain shots, then I tilt it. If I want to hit like a fade or something, I just tilt it higher. If I want to hit more of a draw or kind of force one, I tilt it lower. So, big takeaways from that. I really didn't get any, because I'm like a feel golfer, so the more I play, the better I understand and know what to feel and what to do. The other thing was, he said I still had a lot of potential for more power, where I don't really think I need more power. That thing said my driver was a 130 swing speed. Yeah. So, some good tips, some bad. I was just looking for like tips on how to better aim and consistent setup and like feet position, because a lot of times like I feel like I'm too far or too close to the ball, and I don't have a set, you know, I have a routine and all that, but I want to be able to like visually see how to set up like so far away perfectly every time. As for basically changing so many minute things with my swing, changing my whole swing, not a fan of that. Yeah. So that was my first official golf lesson. Swing analysis mini golf lesson. Could have gone better. Yeah. So that's the GOLFZEL, episode 2, my review of GolfTech. I will probably still sign up for like 3 months to use golf simulators while it's snowing and really, really cold out, because I just want to practice. So I still might do that. Yeah. So yeah, that's my swing analysis review. I appreciate you guys watching it. Any comments, questions, concerns, leave a comment down below. Feel free to like the video, subscribe. Next video, I got my new wedges and I got a new 3-wood. Newer-ish. New for me. I'll go over that. Hopefully I can go to one of these 2 places and do a video or something with them. But yeah, thanks again for watching. The Rise of GOLFZEL continues.